Hi YouTube! So today is October 14th and I'm officially 40 weeks pregnant. I never thought I would make my due date and here it is, and it's kind of overwhelming that I am still pregnant and that it doesn't seem like she's going to be coming anytime soon. But yeah, I've kind of accepted it and just let go. I can't do anything to make her come, so I'm just enjoying being pregnant and waiting. So yeah, I'm 40 weeks today, and I had a doctor's appointment on Monday. Well, first let me go over my symptoms real quick. So symptoms would be acid reflux, really, really bad. I eat Tums like nobody's business. I've had that problem throughout this pregnancy, but the last week or two it has been really bad. Also at nighttime my belly gets really achy and crampy. I feel like when I roll over in bed I have to hold my stomach. And it's just very, very, very sore and uncomfortable, and also in the middle of the night or all the time I'm kind of having pubic bone pain, where if I'm rolling over it hurts, or if I'm putting my pants on and I lift one leg, it really hurts in that area. It feels completely bruised, which there's a word for it. It's a condition. It's because your bones in that area are soft and making room for the baby to come. So it's supposed to go away after pregnancy. I cannot remember what it's called, but you can Google it. Just Google pubic bone pain and it tells you everything, and it's exactly what I'm going through. So that is very uncomfortable also, but other than that I feel pretty good. Not really nauseous or anything, have no problems. I'm eating regularly, and just my feet get swollen at night, but I mean, you can't really complain. I'm a million months pregnant, so that's expected. So yeah, I had my doctor's appointment on Tuesday. I went in, they weighed me, and I had gained 3 pounds this week, which is a lot because normally that's what I would gain in a month, but the week before I didn't gain anything, so I'm at a total of 18 pounds above my pre-pregnancy weight. And that was on Tuesday, so who knows now what it is, but I went in, they took my blood pressure and it was a little high. It was 138/89, which is really high for me. I guess the past couple weeks it's been higher than normal, but not alarmingly high. So, well, when my doctor came in, she was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe you're still pregnant, because last week I had the membrane sweep and she did a really, really good job, and she swore that I was going to be back that night to have the baby. And just how my cervix felt and everything, she said that I was ready to go. So, I mean, this appointment, I wasn't expecting anything. I wasn't going to have her do a membrane sweep. I wasn't even going to have her check me, because you can be 4 centimeters for a month and nothing happened. So I figured it doesn't really matter. My baby's just going to come when she comes. But she wanted to check me to see if any progress was made. And she checked me and nothing. I was 2.5 centimeters still, 80% effaced. My cervix might have been a little bit closer, because before I was really far back there. This time it wasn't as long, I guess. But she said she wanted to send me, she didn't do a membrane sweep, she just checked me, and just everything was fine, and she wanted me to go over to labor and delivery to be monitored for my blood pressure because it was kind of high. And she was worried about preeclampsia because of swelling and my blood pressure being high, and just to be safe, she sent me over there, and she said, oh, maybe while you're there, if you progress at all, maybe they'll admit you and give you Pitocin. I'm like, okay. So we decided to walk over there because I'm hoping my blood pressure is high and they'll admit me. And we walk over there, and they put me in a gown and put monitors on my belly and everything. They take my blood pressure, and it's 117/80, so it's normal, low normal, like it normally is. And she's like, your blood pressure is perfect. And she was saying maybe I was nervous about my doctor's appointment and that made my blood pressure high, which I don't think is true because I was not nervous at all because I was only getting weighed and having my blood pressure taken. They weren't doing anything, so I had nothing to be nervous about. So anyways, they said that they had to monitor me for an hour. So I stayed there for an hour, and as we were there, like 10 minutes later, I started having contractions. Like not painful ones, but ones I've had before when they did a membrane sleep for like a week. I had them on and off. So I started getting contractions, and you could see them on the monitor, like when they would get stronger. And they were like medium. They didn't really hurt, just like a lot of pressure, and my stomach would get really, really, really hard. But the baby's heartbeat stayed good during the contractions, and the doctor came in and was like, "Are you feeling these contractions?" And I said, "Yeah, I feel them, but they don't hurt." And he's like, "Well, I think you might be going into labor right now as you're here." And I was like, "Yeah, I doubt it because I've been there before and I've had these contractions before and nothing happened." So he checked me and I was the same. So he said I could either walk around the hospital because he thought I was going into labor and come back, and if I changed at all when they checked me, then they would admit me, or I can go home and be more comfortable at home and like get something to eat and take a shower and all that stuff in case I was going into labor, and then come back once they got harder. Well, I decided to go home because I had a feeling nothing was going to happen, so I went home, took a shower and ate and everything, and the contractions never got harder. When I left, the doctor was like, "See you soon," and I was like, "I doubt it." So yeah, and then in the middle of the night, the contractions went away. And they started up again yesterday in the morning, and they've been going non-stop, probably every 10 minutes, but it's just the motions of the contractions. They don't hurt, it's just my stomach gets really, really hard, lasts about a minute, and then it eases up again. So hopefully that means something's going on. But again, I've had that before, and it was nothing. So I'm just waiting for them to get harder, or my water to break or something, so I can go to the hospital. But, so yeah, it's been over 24 hours still having the contractions. I have an appointment Monday, and when I go in, they're going to schedule me to be induced if I haven't had her yet. So hopefully they'll have me be induced that day, on Monday, and not like at the end of the week or something, because I don't want to wait a whole nother week. But hopefully she comes by then. I'll keep you guys updated if anything happens, and I'll show my belly really quick. Kind of hard to see. So yeah, if you have any questions for me, go ahead and leave it. Congratulations to the mommies out there having their babies. Good luck, and I'm really excited for you and jealous. But yeah, comment or subscribe, and I look forward to watching all your videos. I'll be posting Monday after my appointment. Thanks.